Hey guys, and welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. It has been launched into a live version. It is no longer on Kickstarter or Early Access, rather. One of the big changes with this is they've added female Kerbals. So we got Hilgi and all them. And Valentina is one of the base 4 Kerbals, and we've hired another female Kerbal because there's not enough female Kerbals, and they weren't in the game before. But they are now, so that's good. And we are in story mode. So we're gonna go in here and build our first ship, which I think we've already got one started there. Save you guys the effort. We do not have fuel tanks to start out with anymore, and basically all they give us is a solid fuel burner, which is kind of a downset. I don't really like that much because they can't be controlled. Like, I can't control how much fuel they're using. But it won't be long until we get the actual liquid fuel burning engine, so that's good. But one of the other additions is that the mystery goo containments are available right off the bat too. So gathering science should be a lot easier to start out. And so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and make sure Valentina's in here, and she is. We're gonna launch, or try to launch, and see how good we go. And so apparently they've added a lot of new parts and changed a lot of things, and what? Our launch pad looks entirely different than before because it's not upgraded. And so the story mode, the research thing, it still says that you can't research past 100 science tier, but from the looks of it, it looks like, I don't know, it looks very crazy because there's a lot of stuff after the 100 science tier. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna put this stuff on, and then we're gonna launch, just because. Release the goo. Transmit that data. Release more goo, and our engine's already gone. Let's go ahead and release our parachute. See what I mean? This engine's like complete garbage. Crew report. Send that. Once she lands, it'll be a bit differently. As you can see, a female Kerbal's down there, all good. I said send. Oh really? I can't transmit the data. Oh wow. That's bad. So apparently we don't start off with any transmitters either, which is really bad. Good thing I didn't send her into space, or was able to anyway. So we're gonna basically go ahead and collect all this data. Once she lands, we'll collect more if it doesn't all break. But if it does, we will have the data of these ones. And go ahead and observe that. And observe this one, although it's all going to be the same, so it's not really going to be that great. Not sure why my camera was turning there, but it was. Alright, so I think that's all of those. So we're going to go ahead and speed up time here. And that way we'll get down to the ground a lot quicker, because I already released the parachute. I didn't realize how high up we were. But yeah, I think we literally landed pretty much right back where we were. Quite literally. We're gonna land on the launch pad. Let's try to shake this away from the launch pad there, because I don't want to land on it and accidentally break it like I have done before. Just by touching it. It was kind of bad. But I mean, I don't see how you can break a slab of rock in the ground. But just taking my chances here. I don't want to break it, don't want to repair it, we don't have the money. And we'll set it back to 1 now, because we're almost touched down. So yeah, what do you guys think of this new update and the official release of Kerbal Space Program? It's been in development for a couple of years, I think. And bye-bye engine, and we have landed. Nice. Mystery Q release on the planet. I forgot to do this on the launch pad, that's why. But that's okay, because we got this. Can I tip you over? Come on. There we go. Alright. That works. So, crew report. And there we go. EVA if we can. Let's get her out of there. Take the data. Well, actually, let's store the data at crew report. Okay. EVA report. And we should be able to take surface samples, shouldn't we? Apparently that's not a thing yet either. Wow. Okay, let's go ahead and recover. See what we got out of this and see how much money we lost. That's the thing about story mode, you have to pay attention to the amount of money you're wasting on each engine and ship. 25 science. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's go ahead and put that to use then. Engineering 101, that gives us science stuff. So they have changed them up a bit. Solid fuel, there's a liquid fuel engine, and there is our first fuel tank. I want that, definitely. General rocketry, there's our second fuel tanks. Alright, let's get this one. And that's the other thing, I gotta purchase the parts. So that could put us in a hurting situation, but we did gain like 20k there, so I guess that's alright. Alright, so I need 5 more science for that, which is basically just science stuff and the cockpit. Oh, that's also the comm station, dang it. We need that. Let's see if this thing here will give us our extra 5. So recover that. Yep, okay, we got it. So it gave us 18 science and we gained 8,000 funds back, which was almost what we spent on that. Let's get our little antenna, because we need that. That one costs 18, this one costs 15. It's a good one, but not really too great. I mean, that does have the lander, doesn't it? The first If I can get it to work. Sorry guys, it's being really stubborn. Like it doesn't want to click half the time, but that's alright. Alright, so let's scrap this ship and get our little command pod. I don't know why that's unavailable because we did buy that. Put our fuel tanks on it. I'm a fan of liquid fuel burning engines. I don't much care for something that isn't liquid fuel. Okay. I don't really know the two differences from this. I think this one's better for sure. Alright, so we get a couple of these. That makes us have 4 tons of mass. Wow, they really lightened up these fuel tanks here. And they've also lightened the amount of fuel that's in them. That's probably why they're so much lighter. Alright, so that gives us 7 tons. Let's go ahead and put some other stuff on here. We do have the first decoupler, although it says it's unavailable apparently because we did not purchase it, even though I know we did. But I don't care because I'm not using it yet, so yeah. Yeah, I guess that's just saying they're available, but we have not purchased them yet. Because that's the antenna and we have not even selected that thing yet. So we'll go ahead and get some of these on here. Alright. That'll give us 8 goo pods. We can put maybe 2 more fuel tanks on here. Can we get into space with this? That'd be nice. Alright, 10.5. I think that is the maximum that engine can lift. We're gonna use Valentina again. Sorry, I'm a fan of the female space pilots there. They're pretty cool because they're new. So why not? We'll call our first attempt into actual space Valentina 1. And so yeah, this is not the same mode that I was playing in the earlier one. Yeah, because there is some new things I wanted to try out, and they said that they revamped a lot of the career mode setup, so I wanted to see that. For myself. Alright. So it looks like that's all we can get. If we can reach space, we don't want to stay in space because obviously we cannot transmit any data. So let's save our little ship here, and then I'm gonna go and see if there's any new contracts available. I don't know if we actually completed any or not, but in case we did. We're up to $92,000, or whatever they call them. Active contracts. Okay, we will escape the orbit, and escape the atmosphere, which is 70,000 feet or meters. 70,000 meters is the altitude of this planet. Completion will give us 63,000. Gathering the research is a lot easier in the career mode than in the research mode, or the science mode, but at the same time you don't really got much to start out with in the career mode. and you're limited to the amount of the weight on your ship, or vessel rather, because it's not really a ship yet. Soon enough, guys, soon enough. But yeah, there was a lot of bug fixes and things like that too. I don't really have the notes near me, or else I would read them off, but you know, I just figured I'd jump into it and kind of explore some of the new things there. Alright. Okay, we need to separate these because I don't want the parachute pulling off as we put the engine on. Set thrust to maximum because I think we're gonna have to. And launch. Can we go? Yes, we are good. Turn our fuel down a little bit so it doesn't burn through it as quickly. There we go. And look at her, she's enjoying this. Crew reports. Go ahead and report your situation. It always looks like it's tilting this direction, but it's not. So it's kind of weird like that. You're 1,500 meters up. Okay. We will release Goo Capsule 1. And it should show it flying. Okay. Jiggles while the aircraft flies. I'm good with that. To get it to about 200 meters per second, we will shut off our engines for a few. Okay, we've got the world first altitude record of 3.5k meters. Nice. Now we're starting to wobble a little bit. And let's shut off our engines for a couple seconds. We're 5,000 meters up. Our velocity is dropping a little bit there. We'll tilt up a little bit. And turn our engines back on. There we go. I'm gonna actually try to break the atmosphere with this machine right here, but I don't know if we can or not. And we're 1/10 of the way there, and our fuel is not looking the greatest. We've got 300 out of 600, so yeah, we're probably not gonna break atmosphere. But it's worth a shot. Alright, so we're almost back up to 200 meters a second again, and we're going to shut it off once we hit that again. We're now at 10k meters. Alright, we hit 200. And M still brings up the map and everything, so we've set the record of 11.5k meters. I'm okay with that. But yeah, there's a few things that have changed, and there's a few other things that have been added, altered, and changed. I said changed, but yeah, I don't know. I can't think right. Sorry guys, I can't think. Alright, let's go ahead and get our engine back on. Alrighty. 13k meters. And let's see our trajectory currently. We're not really going very far. So that says our outpost is 14k meters. I don't think we'll be able to make it, but you know, we'll try. As we get further into the atmosphere, it's easier to accelerate, so reaching 200 meters a second won't use as much fuel. so we might be able to get to like 50k meters. If not, though, I'm not really sweating it. It's all good. We'll observe that. I keep the data. Doesn't matter. Do a crew report. Keep the data. Kill that engine. Alright, we're almost 20,000 meters. We got 230 fuel left. World's first record of 19 kilometers. Hey, look at that. She's having a blast there. She's making all type of world records. Let's get our fuel back going. There we go. Yeah, we might be able to make it quite far up there. We ain't gonna achieve no orbit though, that's for sure. This time I'm gonna cut it at 300 meters a second to kind of speed this up some. Because I want to get up as high as we can. Alright, cut. And we're still rising. 30k is where it says we're gonna stop. But that's okay because we're gonna go beyond 30k. Turn our trajectory a little bit more. Like this. And our SAS is going to turn us back some. That's why I went so far. Okay, we want it to be like that. Yeah, that's good. And let's turn our engines back on. As you can see, it's not taking as much thrust to make it go faster now. So that's good. We've broken into partial atmosphere. We're in the lower atmosphere. Higher atmosphere is 70k, and then we'll break altitude after that. And then we'll start getting into an orbit, but we don't have the fuel to make it, I'm pretty sure. But the good news is we will probably make it to about 50k, so that's good. Alright. Goose seems to be getting cold now. Well, yeah, it's in the atmosphere. 5,000 meters for land distance? Okay, I guess that's because we've moved 5,000 meters from the actual launch pad, even though it doesn't look it. We haven't really gone that direction very much at all, but if we land, we'll probably be on this landmass here or in the water. Let's go ahead and look at our trajectory. Right now it's in the water, so yeah. Makes sense. Alright, so we're almost up to 50k. We still got some fuel left. We might be able to make it, maybe. If we play our card right, we might be able to. $44,000 is our aposis. Or apoapsis, something like that. I forgot how they call it. But yeah, I'm not an astronaut, so don't kill me. I don't know these terms. Observe the goo. Okay. Crew reports. I think we're falling now. That's not good. Yeah, we don't want to fall. Alright, so our new is 46k. Alright, so once we hit 46k, we're gonna have to put on our thrusters again to prevent from falling back down. Even though we're out of fuel, so it's inevitable, but I want to hit 50k. So we can do this, come on. Let's go. Let's just burn at full force. How far can we get? So we're gonna hit 50k. Nice. Alright, so we're out of fuel, but we are gonna hit 50k like I wanted. So we'll have hit 50k meters into the air, which is nice because that's 5 kilometers. Or yeah, 50 kilometers, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's 50 kilometers, but who knows? I don't know. I'm not a measuring genius or anything like that either, so I don't claim to be. 5. Yep, we've hit our goal. Okay, so now we can kind of speed up time a little bit while we fall back into the planet here. We'll throw on a little twist just because we can. Yeah, spin in circles. So awesome. I think it's actually speeding us up, which is what I want because that'll get us down to the ground a lot quicker. And then releasing the parachute's not too bad. 450 meters a second. Well, we're going like 600, so that's okay. Yeah, down we go. We do want to keep it rather straight though, so that way only our engine brakes. I don't want to really break anything else. Observe goo. Alright, releasing parachute. And screen shaking like crazy. That's something new. I've never had that happen before. They've changed a lot of the sounds and stuff too, so it does sound quite a bit different. And from the looks of what I've seen on their update page, is that they actually took a lot of those mods that people made into consideration and added them as well. Like there's mining now, so you can find meteors and stuff and take them back and mine the resources from them. So that's all cool, because that was a mod that did that before. They didn't have that stuff in this game yet. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and land this sucker, and I think that's gonna be it for this part 2. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to hit that like button. It helps us out a lot. Thanks for watching, and yeah, enjoy the rest of the ride here as I yammer on for some apparent reason. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's morning time, so I'm kind of like all loopy, but it's okay. It's all good. And we should make a relatively safe touchdown because it's gonna become full force at 5k. Actually a little under 5k. Hopefully it's enough. Yeah, we should be fine. There we go. Our parachute is fully deployed. We are now under 12 meters a second. It'll start slowing down even further to about 7. Our engine will blow up, but the rest of it should be intact. By the way, the Kerbals themselves can survive 45 meters a second impact, whereas the structures, they cannot. They can only survive like a 7 to 12 meter per second impact, which is kind of sad, because you would think that the structures would last longer than the Kerbals. But I guess the Kerbal spacesuit is really that epic. We have one more goo container. We'll release it over this area because this is the plains, I believe. And so yeah, that's cool. We'll see how much records we've broken and whatnot. We've got quite a bit of transmissions here, so we've completed quite a bit. So I imagine we'll have tons of money. Alright. So that'll help us build a better ship for sure. Let's just straighten ourselves out here. And we're still going at maximum speed here, so sorry guys it's taking so long. But it's all good. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode and part 2 of our Let's Play Kerbal Space Program. And yeah guys, so this will be it. I kinda said my outro a lot sooner, so I don't know what to say. But I wanted to make sure that we landed before I cut the episode there. If you guys want to see more of this, leave comments below, and if you want me to name a spacecraft after you, that'd be great. Leave a comment on what you want it to be named and I will name it. And there we have it. Touchdown. We have landed. Let's release the goo. Yay. Yep, we've observed the goo. Let's try to roll this sucker over. I don't think we can get out. We might be able to. Crew reports. Okay, we'll assess that later. EVA. Yeah, we can't exit. So, recover it. How much did we make? $33 science, nice. So that gave us quite a bit of science doing all that. Yeah, we got 8,000 back. I'm pretty sure our ship costed a lot more than that. No XP gain, but that's okay. Yeah, so that's going to be it for part 2, guys. I'll see you guys next time with part 3. As always, keep sinful, keep alive, and definitely keep watching. And thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.